Absolutely, just as you said, a little bit of poke damage attempts coming in from distance. Now also checking in with the Luminosity side in 12th, the team that, like we said, week in, week out, we cannot count them out as they're going to be holding here just for a little bit playing for position. They're going to be pretty happy with triple blue off of this break and some pretty good positioning. And now as well, they're going to Watson up and look to play here into the late game.
Yeah, as we saw on the map earlier, this is the spot that was pinged from Ad Hoc Gaming. Ad Hoc Gaming is just across from Luminosity Gaming, and this is perhaps around where the zone is going to end. Both teams both have Watson, so they get to fence up the building. Hopefully they got those ultimate accelerators ready in case a team decides to push them. But the good thing about being in a building across from someone else is that you two are kind of covering each other from other teams. You guys are going to push away every other team together. It doesn't seem like they're going to be aggressive towards one another because they've both got pretty good spots for the late game. So that's a nice thing. And in case somebody wants to push on one of those teams later, they'll have the other team to kind of poke and shoot at them, and it'll kind of help in the long run.
Absolutely. You bring up a great point about those two teams there that are in crossroads. They're going to hold just a little bit together and be really comfortable there. Now, also taking a look once again at the South African side, DNMK, they have a little bit of a longer route here, still sitting all the way up north, closer to containment as well as destroyed cascades. They're going to need to be making their way in not too long. They certainly have a little bit of time, but they know that those late rotates are going to become even more difficult, especially as we look at where this end circle is ending. Like we said, likely near crossroads, just north of Salvage, where teams right now are placing their pings. But there's a lot of different chokes that you're going to need to come down all the way from containment, and whether you take River Center or whether you take more of a high desert route to get down there. So a lot of open ground that they're going to have to cross in order to get down south.
Yeah, definitely a lot of open ground. And this is a team without a Pathfinder, so they do not know where the zone is going to end. So they're going to find themselves in a spot close to the end zone, but not quite at the end zone building. And they're going to try and hold the spot, push off other teams. If they could catch a team rotating in, they have a caustic. They'll have some barrels around them to catch other teams, perhaps, in this cave over here.
Absolutely. A little bit of a moment to breathe here as they're going to have a time to loot any extra pills that are still around through caves. And then, as we said, plan their route, whether they decide to go a little bit towards the west or rather an eastern and southeastern route towards the south. But also taking a look at airbase for the first time in this game, and it's going to be the route that we checked in with earlier, Ida from the Lazarus side, just trying to get as many points as they can on the board. Keep in mind, if you were in 10th place in a game number 4 out of 5 and you were routing at this point, it'd be a little bit different, but the fact that there are 3 full games left and Lazarus is in 10th place, you have to think that the points that Ida can squeak out of this game could actually be a difference maker in today's match. As a reminder, not only are teams playing for cash prizes here at ALGS points, but the top 3 will advance directly to the September playoffs, and the top 10 will advance into the next super regional. So you have to think there's even more at stake here in the summer circuit as we see a few more teams getting a little bit more info on that close. Now taking a look here at Alliance, once again, just playing off of the charge tower here. Speaking of teams that are in the open, they're going to need to get a little bit further back here. You see both a Q and a portal coming out so they can get their team to safety.
Yeah, they were able to knock one, I believe, from Third Impact Gaming there, and they're going to get some poke damage with that charge rifle. Love to see it. 84 nice shots with that charge rifle. That guy is living on just a few health, but they're on the edge of the zone, so they're going to have a long way to go to get to that zone. They've already used their portal, and they're going to be recovering now with DNMK over here, down 1 player. They're just trying to survive, but they have a caustic and they are in a safe spot, so they'll perhaps be able to get their teammate, but they're getting naded like crazy over here.
They absolutely are. They need to be very careful here. Like you said, maybe an opportunity to get this res. Looks like that's going to be canceled for just a second. They're actually going to go, a POV change. So that's going to be now. It's going to be Rexu who does get back up, and they're going to go ahead and fence up once again. We talked about just how difficult this route could be for them as they were heading all the way from containment and already here in caves, just trying to stay alive as best they can as they've made it down all the way just outside market. But they know that the next few decisions they make to get closer to crossroads, to get even further south, are going to be difficult. But as you said, they really had their angles covered. They're able to get not only the res, but now here on a double purple as well as a blue.
Yep, they were able to recover it. Having a caustic in a building with a guy down is so good because it's so hard to push a caustic team. You could take so much damage. He could use his ultimate. You could get stuck in his gas, and it was a great recovery by DNMK.
Absolutely. Taking a look at the Lava City boys now for the first time in a while. They're in 11th place right now with 3 games to go. And of course, Lava City boys have a definite home, World's Edge. But now on Kings Canyon, not sure exactly where they're dropping, but you can have to bet it's not going to be based on their namesake. Actually, taking a look here at Third Impact Black, and we were wondering if anyone was running a Revenant Crypto. And now see Third Impact Black actually on Kings Canyon is running that comp. They're also in 5th place right now, so it's a big bet that they're placing on this. Let's go into a listening now with Third Impact Black.
Blue.
Fuck, I cannot land any.
He got his battle for him, 20 blue again.
I know.
Where's the other team? They dropped blue ground, right?
They fucking killing it. We need to kill this guy, okay.
It should be a free kill for us. Dead.
Nice, we got it.
Right, we should take our high ground back because that caustic team...
down.
You're fine, right?
Maybe.
They went up.
Yeah.
We need to go to cage. Or cave.
Okay.
Have you got port?
You have it now, but...
I think you need to port. It just makes it safe for battle.
Fuck me. I'm dead.
Can you port from there?
I'll take my HP. I just can't.
I mean, after you heal and shit.
Yeah. Do you need TP still? No,
I mean,
They're
I have
still
white armor.
across.
If they're looking at me, then yeah, I'm gonna die.
I'm
They're still
making
across.
TP. Yeah, I know. I wasted my TP.
I'm just saying, like, look, we're getting beams every time we peek gun, and we should just play safe. We got 2
Did you get him?
Yeah, we got him. There's caustic traps in here.
Yeah, I know. That team is on there, on that house. That house. They were on that house at least. Maybe trapping
I have
there.
2 orcs still. I don't see them inside.
These guys are just hard focusing.
Yeah. We can't do anything with them.
Like, I don't know why they're looking at us. They're zipping back up the mountain.
Purple, Evo on 1. Blue almost
I cracked him.
Yeah.
I have no bubble, dude.
Bro, can we get their fucking zone now?
Yeah,
we're gonna hold them, yeah. Wait, I don't
zone.
know if we hold that, do we? I mean, yeah,
No, like, get up.
around.
They're running back already. I can't in time. We won't make it in time.
Yeah.
There's a team on this house as well.
Is there somebody on this house?
No, but there's a team on the small house.
Yeah, get to the big house. I don't have TP.
No, there might be. He's running across. I don't know why.
Yeah, just get to this house. And like, if they play small house, that's the easiest wipe of our life.
He's running up the hill. I think he's gonna try and gatekeep
I
them.
see one guy here. I still see one guy here.
Okay.
Inside.
We still have a team behind us east.
Yeah.
We
should gatekeep that.
These guys are so split though. They might be trapping here.
Just chill. Now we good. Just wait this team behind. Before we wait this zone now. We wait this zone now. Before we do
I don't have ult for another... I'm dropping syringes, by the way.
I still have 3 orc cells. I have 3 orc cells.
You should... Actually, you will get it, right? Drop me 1 ult. Actually, I have 1. Do you have any ult axe on you, Siki?
No, I don't.
Drop 1 to Siki.
You wanna take it?
Yeah. I'm popping this. I have 50.
I don't think there was still a guy in this house, though.
Okay.
They give you run up the hill, and that's the only guy we saw. They're shooting.
They're fighting in tunnel.
We should run up them. We should take the zip up to the hill, right?
No, not behind them. We should fucking get this house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Up the hill.
Yeah.
And a great opportunity there to listen in with Third Impact Black. Lava City Boys the one that goes down in the end, but a great opportunity to hear them running that Revenant Crypto. And you have to think it's a little bit un-European of them, girl, in 5th place to be taking that bet with the Revenant Crypto, but great to see a team running a comp that we really only saw a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to listen in. I think, I'm not sure if everyone caught it, but they decided to play a little bit safer because they don't have those defensive characters, right? They have more of like offensive kill-worthy characters. So they got to safety. They're planning on just going to the zone, and whenever the teams come in across from them in small buildings, they'll be able to push them quite easily with their Revenant Crypto combo. So it'll be nice to see what comes from them next. In the kill feed, there was Alliance a few seconds ago. They got a whole squad wipe, so they've got a couple kill points in their pocket right now. And here we are with North, one of our strongest EU teams right now. Have a fairly good position, but not a lot of cover in this area. They have a rock, they have a corner. There won't be anyone behind them as the zone pushes in. We'll see what they can do around this side of the map.
Absolutely, despite playing a path, playing a little bit of edge here, we've seen actually over the last few teams we've checked in with playing on the edge, and now also GSD, no exception either. They're playing that and see getting a few kills in the feed as well. That will be Triumph going down there as they will. That's huge because that battle Triumph, of course, in second place, tied with Outsiders going into this game. So to see them go down in the place that they did is a pretty big deal. But now we're talking about the battles here at Crossroads as well as Ad Hoc Gaming. They will lose 0-0 for a moment. Matape still up. Akuya taking quite a bit of damage as well and is forced to heal.
Yeah, Ad Hoc Gaming, they're pinched. There's a lot of teams around them, but they got the recovery, they got the heal, but it's so hard for them to peek above. Now, if they get naded, they don't have Matape's ultimate up with Watson, so they're going to have to tank any nade or dodge any nade that comes their way right now.
And speaking of, just like you said, here they come. The Thermite comes, the Frag comes. Neither of them hit that hard, though, so no need to get any huge heals off. But now they're going to need to be ready to move, like you said. And they are pinched from so many angles on this coast side that's a little bit closer to market as well. They need to be careful from those angles. So much damage coming in as well. But for now, they will live to tell this tale. None of those Thermites connecting just yet. They will get these heals off. But now they are getting pushed from that low ground from the north. Need to be careful. And this is actually going to be Chill and ALGS that's putting in the damage. There's also some battles coming in through that Golden Sands choke as well. But let's see what Chill and ALGS can do. They know there's a team down low as well. That they're going to find that KB team in the dome. That's going to be 0-0. That finally will go down as well. Still have to fight through here. That's going to be Matape. That goes down. Everyone there on AHG out. That will be Ad Hoc Gaming who will go down. As we said, they were in 18th. That's a very early exit for them, but the battle still continues with Chill and ALGS making that move on the position. But we'll take a breather for a second as we take a look at Alliance.
Now here we have Na'Vi, one of them down, two of them still alive. They're doing some damage with those Thermites. I believe they got a couple team members of Gambit down. And will they be able to get the thirst, get the finish on that team? We're going to see right here in a second. But they're trying not to take too much damage. I think a third party came in. They're just going to recover and hold this bunker side for now from both teams on the outside of this bunker here.
Absolutely not be overextending just a bit, but like you said, the shots that did come in from that west side, from High Desert, but right away they're able to get back and get those heals off, and they continue to fight as they push even further outside of bunker, trying to pick up the damage on the teams that are up top on the gen. Now needing to move with the edge as well at the same time, but there's even more damage coming in from High Desert. Need to be careful here. It's actually going to be we're going to see a kill coming in there from Rugby, and now it's going to be another player down. Now 9 impulse is the last one from Na'Vi. It'll be Na'Vi out as well. Alliance joining in that, and also see Weigers go down in the kill feed. Just like that, so many teams eliminated. 7 squads remaining as we take a look at Flavor of the Month playing Edge once again.
They have a not so far distance to get into the zone, so they seem pretty safe for now. And there are 6 squads remaining in this match. Who will win? It's a Myth, Outsiders, Flavor of the Month, Alliance. All very strong teams still remaining here in our last end zone.
Absolutely, and teams that really scatter across the entire leaderboard. You have a team like Flavor of the Month all the way in 13th, and then Myth all the way here in 4th. So still a lot of points up for grabs in terms of this leaderboard shaking up after this game without a doubt. Here's Alliance. They need to play just a little bit here. They know that they have to push up to this elevation. Right now they're going to play against that concrete barrier, though. Play that as long as they can, as we also take a look at Flavor of the Month. As we said, one of the teams that's still in that's towards the bottom of the leaderboard along with Weiger. So this game, you could say, is the most important for them in terms of points and even momentum. Now North is actually playing this crevice here just in terms of this retaining walls. They're going to be able to play these angles pretty well. Also some great wing shots out of RPR as well.
From my perspective over here, North has the best spot, but they also have the spot everybody wants. Alliance is going to have to push into Flavor of the Month, and any teams around them, they're about to encounter Flavor of the Month as soon as they go up. Other teams are fighting Outsiders against GST. GST seem to be taking out Outsiders, but they've had Strafey fall.
Take a look here. Myth actually going to throw down that TP, so Amaz is going to come flying through. Everyone comes flying through. They're going to pick up these cleanups. Now 5 squads left. Just like that, here comes a finisher as well from Amaz. We'll be able to pick that one up now and just try to loot as fast as they can while this edge is closing in. They know they need to keep moving forward, though, as well. There comes the Q from Amaz's Myth. Will keep moving forward. Surprisingly, haven't taken damage yet, but here comes the damage, not only from the ring, but also players that are inside as well. Just doing everything you can to stay alive. No, that will be Myth down. 3 squads left, just like that.
North still really strong in their position. I think they have it in them to win this game. It's North, I believe, against Alliance here. Typhoon getting taken down though. Mandy going in with the hammer points, doing in a lot of damage, and they win this game. Congratulations to North on the first win of Kings Canyon.
And not only do they win